Good afternoon from Xiamen University. Day, that's Minanyu for have some tea. Day, you know the English for cha is tea, and it comes from day Minanyu. And much earlier, tea was called Ui because the earliest Dutch went to Ui Mountain, and so they called tea Ui, and then finally day, and now tea. So, of course, this place is known for tea, and I love drinking tea. And so I thought today I'll have a little bit of tea while I talk to you to explain to you that if it wasn't for tea, if it wasn't for Minnan tea, there wouldn't even be a United States. You believe that? Well, I'll explain it to you. The thing is about probably 15 years ago, I was invited to a government thing, and I was supposed to give a half-hour talk about Xiamen. And there was a U.S. government official there. He was going to give a 3-minute welcome, glad to be here, that kind of thing. There were 400 Americans, business people there. So I invited the American government guy up to just say hello and then sit down. He talked for 45 minutes about how America was saving the world, doing all these great things. It was good to hear, but my goodness, he just kept talking and talking and talking. Everybody was hungry because we hadn't eaten yet. And he finally sat down, and when he sat down, everybody's staring at me, everybody's hungry, and I thought, what am I going to do? I mean, he's already been talking for 45 minutes, everybody's hungry, so if I talk for half an hour now, they'll kill me. So I looked at everybody and I said, well, I'm glad to hear about all the good things that America is doing in the world, but you should know that if it wasn't for Xiamen tea, there wouldn't even be a United States. And everybody looked at me. And the American guy looked at me. And I said, have you ever heard of the Boston Tea Party? Ever heard of the Boston Tea Party? In 1773, December 1773. Heard of that? Well, that was the Boston Tea Party. Americans, to protest British tax, they took the Chinese tea that was on 3 ships from Xiamen, and they threw it in the ocean. They dressed up like Native Americans, threw the tea in the ocean. And that led to the Civil War. And the Civil War led to the United States. Now, that tea was Anxi tea. It was from where? It was from Anxi, Minnan. The 3 ships were from Xiamen. So if we didn't have the 3 ships from Xiamen, didn't have the Anxi tea, we wouldn't have Boston Tea Party, we wouldn't have the War of Independence, and so we wouldn't be the United States now. We'd still be speaking funny English, British English instead of normal American English. We'd be eating French fries with mayonnaise or malt vinegar instead of ketchup, and our judges would wear the funny white wigs like they do in Hong Kong. So, 我告诉你们，我10几年前我在香港有一个活动了，我本来要有400多美国人在那边，我本来要就是讲一下，要讲30分钟，讲一下就是厦门的就是经济的情况的投资的机会，但是那个美国人有一个美国政府的，我本来给他3分钟讲话，后来那个人讲45分钟，告诉我们美国怎么救世界，做很多好事情。讲完了，哇，大家都。因为他们肚子饿还没吃饭呢，那个人下来了。后来我说我怎么办？如果现在我讲半小时，他们会打死我。我不敢说什么，所以后来说算了。我本来安排的30分钟的讲座，说算了不讲。我说很高兴听到美国做这么多好事情，但是你们应该知道，如果没有厦门，就没有美国。那些美国人400多美国人说，那个美国政府的，我说你们知道波士顿茶事件，1773年12月。那个美国人他们为了反对那个英国人的英国政府的那个税，他们把那个中国茶叶扔到海里。那个茶叶是安溪茶，3个船是厦门过去的船，所以没有厦门船，没有安溪茶，没有 Boston 茶事件，没有那个 Boston 茶事件，没有独立站，我们还是英国鬼子，不是美国鬼子。所以我们英语不会像现在标准的美国人的英语，是那个奇怪的英国人的英语。我们 吃薯条是蘸醋，不是蘸番茄酱。我们的那个法师是穿那个白色的夹衣，像香港一样，太可笑了。So thank you, Xiamen. 没有Xiamen就没有美国。Oh, by the way, you know what this is? This is also for tea. I got this in 94年开车到西藏的时候。This is for tea. Bought it in Tibet in 1994. This is to make a different kind of tea, Tibetan butter tea. Actually, I don't like that very much. So, but I do like Anxi tea. This is oolong cha. This is oolong cha. Oops. Oolong cha. Have to open it a little bit, or otherwise it doesn't come out. Oolong cha. So, anyway, if you like tea, this is a perfect place to live. But when I first came to Xiamen, it was hard for me to get used to drinking tea this way. I remember when I first came to Xiamen, people on the side of the street, they say, "Pan Lao Sir, do you want to drink some tea?" And I say, "Okay." So I would stop, and they would spend half an hour go back and forth and pour back and forth and all this, and then they would finally do this, and then they say, "What? This is big. All that work for just a little bit of tea?" So, well, that's a little bit crazy. In America, we drink from a cup this big. I mean, you could take a bath in an American coffee cup. It's so big. So I thought, what a waste of time to drink that little bit of tea. But over time, we finally got used to it. And we started going slower. And even my wife and 2 sons and I, we would climb over the mountain to the botanical garden. And then we'd drink tea there, slowly drink tea. And we'd eat shelled seeds and eat the seeds. And so we came to enjoy that. And that's a different kind of life. In America, everything's always in such a rush, such a hurry. Here, life is a bit slower and more peaceful. I remember one day I rode my bicycle downtown. I always rode the bicycle fast because I was in Los Angeles 7 years, and there everything was fast. But I didn't have a car here, so I rode the bicycle fast. And one day, 外事办老黄, 现在退休了, he said to me, "I saw you riding your bicycle yesterday so fast. What was the hurry?" I said, "Well, of course I had a hurry. I have things to do." He said, "What?" Then I realized, actually, nothing is so urgent, no hurry. It's just I'm used to going fast. And after that, I thought, I have to slow down. So I forced myself to ride the bicycle slowly. When people said, "Pan Lao Sir, 要不要喝茶? You want to drink some tea?" I would stop and drink tea and talk. It was very hard, but over time, I came to appreciate it. So 刚来的时候，我刚从美国来的时候，习惯的生活速度很快。So 我骑自行车骑得很快，但是有一天外事办老黄说：“潘老师，你昨天在中山路，骑的自行车骑得好快，有什么急事吗？”我说：“当然有事情。”但是后来就了解，没有什么急事情，这是习惯。后来我是故意的，我骑自行车骑慢一点，不是太慢，但是慢一点。有人说要喝茶，我停下来跟他们喝茶。And over time, life slowed down a little bit. Now life is speed up for Chinese. Now Chinese don't have time. So I kind of miss those slower days. But I still enjoy having Chinese tea. I don't do it very well. I don't use all the things very well, the things, and they go back and forth. But still, at least it's enough to enjoy the tea. And read a book. This book is Lin Yutang from Zhangzhou, but he became a famous writer all over the world. His English is beautiful, his writing, one of my favorite writers, and I have probably every book he wrote and many articles, the original books from the 30s and 40s. And this book is called The Importance of Living. The Importance of Living. Lin Yutang's idea was don't just be alive, live your life, enjoy your life. And he talked about that. Chinese know how to enjoy life, not like the Westerners, everything in such a big hurry. So sometime I will read to you some of the favorite passages from Lin Yutang, The Importance of Living. Because this is so old, you can download it for free from the internet and read it on your computer or your phone. Okay, well, back to work. 感谢阿力。